The NFL season is finally back, and man, have we waited a long time for NFL football. So go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve to be celebrated for making it this far, but we finally have NFL football, and we had a very exciting night tonight. The Detroit Lions visiting the Super Bowl defending champions, Kansas City Chiefs. And man, was it a great game. The Detroit Lions hand the Kansas City Chiefs their first loss of the season on their opening night, 21-20. So you can technically say that the Kansas City Chiefs are the worst team in the league right now. The only team with a loss right now. There's only been one game, but you can technically say for the next few days that the Chiefs are the worst team in the league. The Detroit Lions starting the game off hot and making a point. Dan Campbell making a huge coaching decision in the first quarter to go for a fake punt deep into the Lions' own territory. Nobody was really expecting it, and Dan Campbell with just balls of steel to go for that fake punt, and that drive wound up going 91 yards on 14 plays to score the Lions a touchdown. The Lions were a little quiet, though, for the rest of the first half. Kansas City wound up putting up 14, 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, but everything changed after halftime. The Chiefs kind of fell apart. They couldn't find the end zone again in the second half, and Patrick Mahomes throwing a pick six, which was really a drop and tip from the receiver right into the hands of the rookie Brian Branch. And Brian Branch's first game against the Super Bowl champions, prime time, gets an interception, returned for a touchdown worth 50 yards. Brian Branch would end up leaving the game late in the second half with a non-contact injury, but Brian Branch having that interception in his first career professional game, you love to see it, and that was kind of the spark again to reignite that fire for the Detroit Lions for the rest of the game. The Chiefs failed to go to the end zone in the entire second half. Jared Goff, 22 for 35 on the night, 253 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and a 94.1 passer rating. Patrick Mahomes on the night went 21 for 39, 226 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception with a very surprising, sort of lousy 77.5 quarterback rating. So the big plays of the night obviously was that fake punt from the Detroit Lions and that interception, the pick six from Brian Branch, and then the rest was history. The running game, the Detroit Lions running game really picked up in the second half, but kind of the story of the night was 2 stories, and they both involve Kansas City. One, Kansas City was hurting without Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce's absence was felt, and that's for sure. And it kind of plays into the second issue of the night for Kansas City is the fact that, Travis Kelce pretty much catches everything thrown his way. He's pretty much got a range from his toes to about 2 feet above his head. Travis Kelce can catch almost anything. His catch radius is insane. You can't say that for the rest of the Kansas City Chiefs wide receivers. Several drops tonight. Kadarius Tony. Oh my gosh. The trade that the Giants made to get that pick for Kadarius Tony, and then the Giants turning that around and getting Darren Waller from that pick. It looks like the Joe Schoen is a genius, a mastermind, because Tony was terrible tonight. So that was rushing, but let's look at his receiving numbers. He had 1 reception, 1 yard, and he had several drops tonight. 4 drops. He was targeted 5 times and only caught 1 ball. He had Tony was abysmal, and kind of that's the story for the rest of the Chiefs receiving core. Patrick Mahomes, he couldn't do it all by himself. You saw Patrick Mahomes scrambling, rushing for first downs, putting his body on the line. Patrick Mahomes was kind of lost out there without Travis Kelce. But the Detroit Lions taking this one home, first game of the season, handing Kansas City an at-home loss after their Super Bowl win. Detroit over Kansas City, 21-20. There's your first game of the season. The NFL football is back. What did you guys think about this game? Did you watch it? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. But if you like this video and recap, give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Share with a friend who you think would enjoy it. Subscribe to this channel if you're new. And we'll talk to you again soon.